Our next bout this evening is in the 155-pound division with amateur rules. Welcoming first in the blue corner, fighting out of Exile Gym. Welcome into the cage, Dave Finch. And welcoming his opponent into the red corner, fighting out of Holden Combat Academy. Welcome into the cage, Andreas Gule.
Interlude there, and we're back underway here at the Cage Warriors Academy Southeast. Andreas Gule in the black with red trim taking on England's Dave Finch in the grey. Finch fighting out of Exile Academy here in the south of England. Looking for a single leg to start things off here.
He's got good positioning. He's keeping his head in the kind of area where you're not really a lot of damage, but
nice wide base from the Norwegian fighter though. Norway very well represented here tonight at the Cage Warriors Academy, as they usually are. Good head position.
It's the joy of the bells.
Exactly. They love a cowbell. Good head position from Dave Finch there. He's keeping his head right in the pocket and controlling his man up against the cage.
Now, one of the things that I always hear from people is they're like, oh, why are they dancing against the cage? And it takes so much energy, whether it's you pushing the person against the cage or you trying to get your back off the cage. There's a lot of actual intense energy going on, and you have no idea how much it is until you get into that position.
Looking for the ankle pick there, trying to snatch the second leg, but great takedown defense and great awareness there from Andreas Gule.
I mean, Andreas Gule showed extreme balance, whether it was the first single or there when he got the leg hit caught. He was able to just stay on his toes.
And even more impressive when you consider that he's a tall guy for 155. It's not like he's got a particularly low center of gravity like a Tyson Griffin or someone like that.
Exactly. And he's not flat-footed when that foot comes off the ground. If you notice, he's always on his toes. And so he has a bit more control.
Through the head kick there, got it caught, still managed to stay on his feet. Fantastic defensive capabilities from the man from Holden Combat Academy.
And Gule now has changed it up. Finch had head control prior to when they were up against the cage. Gule, I think, learned from that. He's got it right underneath the chin to try to control and not be able to take as much damage, and can kind of control where they're going.
Couple of nice shots to the body there, a knee and an uppercut from Dave Finch, keeping Andreas Gule guessing. Trading shots to the center of the cage. Big overhand from Gule there, but a couple of inches short on that one. Steps in, takes a low kick. Finch getting the hands working now. Circling out, trying to avoid the big power hand. Perhaps needs to start circling in the opposite direction though. He's going towards the right hand of Andreas Gule. He's gonna get caught there. And the Norwegian fighter looking really resolute here in the center of the cage, and walking his man down.
Exactly, and he's cutting the cage off. So you had said he should circle the other way. When he attempted to, Gule stepped up in there and cut the cage off.
That's a big head kick to start this combination, and Gule launching hooks and uppercuts. Finch trying to get the head moving and maybe saved by the bell there.
He's got a bad cut on his right eyebrow.
Right, isn't it?
On the eyebrow there, Nick, but more tellingly,
like a Polish
he was blinking, he was shaking his eyes out. He almost looked like he was lucky to be in this contest still.
Well, I think he was also looking for, okay, did you stop the fight or was that the end of the round? Because he really looked like, what's going on right now?
And let's see if that 1 minute's going to be enough for Dave Finch to get his thoughts together and get his head back in this fight. Cut man working on that cut below the eye.
All of this was set up, though, off of that high kick into a combination. So as soon as we saw Finch start to go backwards, Gule just jumped right on him, and it was like blood in the water.
Saw a nice knee to the body there, and I believe Finch landed an uppercut not long after that, and I think this is going to be the finishing combination if we've got time to see it. Oh, sadly we don't. We are going to get back to the action, though, as the cutman's taking a good look at this here, Nick, so
well, one of the things
we may not be getting back to the action. The doctor's also been called into the cage, and it's going to be the doctor's judgment call now.
Yeah, it is. And the cutman originally, though, was in there late, so that's the only reason why. Everybody's like, why is he getting so much time? It was actually the cutman getting into the cage. So we have to give the cutman at least his amount of time, and because he was in late.
Our doctor took a quick look at that cut and said absolutely fine to carry on. But that's surely going to become a target now in the second round for the Norwegian fighter.
Now, there should be a sense of urgency with Gule.
And again, Gule always dropped his man to a knee. Andreas Gule looking for the finish here. Good hips from Hale, sprawling out and dropping bombs on Dave Finch. Finch does a good job of rolling through, though, trying to get his man in guard. And that cut's clearly bothering him.
Exactly. And he's shaking his head off.
Show respect there from both fighters, but you've got to believe Andreas Gule smelled blood here.
I don't know about smell blood, but I just got blood on me, so.
I've spent more money on dry cleaning since I've been an MMA commentator than I ever have before in my life.
Now, Finch is doing the smart thing, though. He knows he's losing the striking battle, so he continues to close that distance and try and slow the fight down.
Yeah, we've seen him try and shake the cobwebs out a few times now, so we don't know if he's still 100% there or not. Maybe he needs a bit of close quarters combat where he's not having to worry about moving the head and judging the distance, just needs to keep very, very close to his man and stop those big shots coming in.
And I mean, he took him down. He didn't take him down in the greatest spot because he took him down in Gule's corner. So Gule's corner doesn't have to yell. They don't have to do anything else. They can literally talk in his ear. To me, it's a dream come true when my guys take somebody down in their corner. But this is exactly what Finch needed to do to be able to clear out all the cobwebs and kind of slow things down to his pace. Now he just needs to work for, okay, do I wear him out? Do I look to throw hooks in? Does he give me his back? How's he going to try and stand up? Right now, he's not even moving to wall walk or anything. So Gule might be taking this as, okay, I will rest as well.
Referee Harry Selby just asking for a bit of action there, and great work from Gule to get his hips out. Finch was looking for a single leg there, but again, he's taking heavy fire. Tries to roll through, but he's taking big shots here. Referee taking a close look at this one, Nick.
It looks like if he's not going to try and work to get up or better his position, the referee's going to have to stop this fight.
He's covering up here, but he has to improve this position. We talk about the term intelligent defense. That's not what we're seeing, and that's a wrap.
And that's, a lot of people might say, hey, he wasn't taking any damage, he was covered up. But when they're amateurs, they're told before the fight, because I've been in thousands of these fighter meetings, defend yourself at hard times, and when I tell you improve your position, that means I'm stopping the fight if you don't improve it.
What's the difference between defending shots and then what we call intelligent defense? You can't just put your hands up over your head. You have to either reverse or improve the position or look for some form of attack yourself. We didn't see that from Dave Finch, and that's a good stoppage by my estimation from referee Harry Selby.
You know, you're always looking at, okay, he got a bad cut above his eye. We already knew that he wasn't happy about it because he was trying to shake the cobwebs off. So the fight stops, no problems, no issues. Good job by Gule. He came out, he fought a smart fight.
Yeah, looked great on the feet. And very relentless with his ground and pound and his positioning from the top here. Did a good job of pinning his man, creating enough distance to get some leverage on those punches, and worked hard for the stoppage.
Let's send it over to international top sensation Craig Powell for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner after a TKO in the second round. In the red corner, Andreas Gule.